Hi everyone, my name is Sumaya Ahmed and I am the Virtual Content Specialist for 7th grade Science. In this video, I will explain how to use the video discussion platform called FlipGrid. FlipGrid is a free video discussion platform from Microsoft that helps educators see and hear from every student in class and foster fun and supportive social learning. In FlipGrid, educators post discussion prompts, and students respond with short videos, whether they are learning in class or at home. So I will summarize the benefits and challenges of using FlipGrid after I walk you through how to use this platform. So when you first arrive to the homepage at info.flipgrid.com, you see this, and you can see there is an educator sign up over here on top, and a short 1-minute video on how FlipGrid works. So this is here, and it just shows you how this resource works and how teachers can use it. And there are also several resources that are from the FlipGrid community that teachers can use. So there is a Getting Started guide right here. And the Getting Started guide, as you can see, is here. And there are video overviews. There is a step-by-step guide on how to use FlipGrid. So this is very helpful. And as you can see, there are short videos. They're both in English and in Spanish. And there are steps down here. And if we go back, there is also an opportunity to sign up for a webinar. And this Help Center has support articles from the FlipGrid community. And another section that they have here is how to use FlipGrid for remote learning. So on top, you can see it says, check out our remote learning guide. And they have a whole section on how to use this for remote learning. And this resource is translated in several languages, and there are additional articles on the FlipGrid blog about how to use this for remote learning. So if you go to the home page, you can log in as an educator, and this is your home page. Okay, so you can create a group. So I just created one group here, and if you create a group, you can name the group. I would make it private so no one else can see videos from that group. And once you create the group, it looks like this. Okay, so you can add students. There is a join code right here. And there are a lot of things that you can do. So you can share resources. You can share this to Google Classroom. You can share a QR code for this. You could share the link, okay, and post it to your Google Classroom. There are a lot of other actions you can do as well. So you can add co-pilots, which means you can add collaborators. You could duplicate the group. You can integrate it with Microsoft Teams because, again, this is a Microsoft platform. And you can export the data or delete the group after you're done. Okay. And you can change this picture as well. So now, after you create the group, for each assignment, it would be helpful to make a topic. Okay, so it's kind of like making sections or like a table of contents. So once you create your group, you can add a topic. And I added one already. And so the topic I have here is called Design Challenge. Okay, and then I put a description here. You can change this picture to make it related to your topic. And I put the video of me explaining. So I already put a response here. I didn't add any student responses, but this is the topic. And once students get here, they will be able to add responses to this topic. Okay, so these are the directions for this video. Explain your technical drawings for your design. Make sure to explain the sketch and labels with explanations. So now all students do is when they get to this page, they will record a response, and they will record a response to the question that I have posed. And again, once they get to this page, they will have directions. All they need to do is click Actions, and they will record a response. So that's on the student side. And once students do that, their videos will appear here as responses to my topic question. Okay, so as you can see, this is one response. This is just a video that I have right here. Okay.
Hi class.
And on the bottom, there are a lot of options. So for each video that students post, for each response, you will see all these options. So you can add a comment, so you can add feedback. You can even record a feedback. So this is something nice and personal. Besides typing it up, you can record a feedback to the student in a video form. So they'll always go to that and they could see the video feedback. You can give a comment. You can add closed captions. You can download the video. You can pin the response. You can add this to mixtapes, which I'll explain later, which is just like a collection of different responses all in one area. And this is the basics of how you can create a topic and how you can give feedback. And there are different options. So either you can record a feedback comment, you can record a feedback video. There's also a grading rubric. So they have a grading rubric here already. And this, just the basic one that they have, the rubric is based on ideas and performance. Okay, but as you can see, you can edit and then you can add in another rubric trait such as creativity. Okay, and then you can allocate points to this. So ideas, you can make 2 points. Performance, you can make 2 points. And you can give a bit more detailed feedback. Okay. And again, you can add closed captions to your, these are the closed captions for the video so students can see. And this is the case for all the responses. So all the responses that get posted here, you can add specific feedback for them. So now let's go back to our home page. And let's look at some options here on top of this home page. So you have the discussion section. So here you will have all your classes. And within the classes, you will have topics. And then there's a section here called the discovery section. And now this is very helpful. It's a great resource because there are pre-made assignments with an introduction and directions to guide student video responses. And you can search topics such as biodiversity. And there are all these pre-made topics on biodiversity. So if you click on one, there's one on deforestation, there's a video, and here there's a prompt already. Tell one responsible act that would contribute to the improvement or betterment of the ecosystem. You can speak about any initiative taken by someone else or in your area. So you can add this topic to your FlipGrid platform or to your account, and then you can assign it to students. So there are some that are already made. So there are a lot of resources. If you just type in the keyword, you could narrow it down by subject. You can narrow it down by the grade level. So if you're in middle school, you would choose middle school and so on. And then you could clear filters. There are 1,371 topics. And you can, besides creating your own, if you want to check through whatever they have already, you can use those. So your activity snapshot, it shows your activity using FlipGrid. So it says how many groups created, topics created, total responses, which would be good to see how many students responded, and total views for each, for the videos. So now we also have the mixtape option here where you can add videos from different classes. So remember, there was an option for the response to add it to the mixtape. So you can, if you see some highlights or some exemplars, you can add them here. Or if you see some that need a little bit work and you want to do like a peer feedback, you can add them to the mixtape and do a class feedback with them about their video and so on. And it's just a great way just to save certain videos that you see through the responses and refer back to them. And then here for shorts, you can record a short video which you can use in your classes and which will always be saved in this section. So now let's go back. This was a lot, and there are several resources that you can refer to see a more step-by-step directions on how to use this. But if we go back to our benefits and challenges, I'm going to discuss some things to be mindful of while using this platform. So first, FlipGrid is great because it's free for students and teachers. You can log on with your school credentials, and this platform is designed for educators. So they have a variety of education features that you can use. Second, this is a great opportunity to streamline class presentations. Sometimes it may take a very long time to get through all the class presentations during class time, but this way students can upload their presentations or record their presentations at home, upload them, and then during class you can just go over some highlights, maybe some of the ones that you saved in your mixtape section. And from my experience, class presentations, because they do take long, they could take a few days, and this is just a great way for students to pre-record their responses, and it saves time. Next, FlipGrid features are very similar to current social media applications, so this is another motivator for students because they use apps like Snapchat or Instagram stories, and it's similar with the format, and that's why it's a little bit more easier for them to use, and it motivates them. And another positive is that they're already aware of how to use those features, and they're more engaged because of that. Another positive is that teachers can give feedback because the videos are saved. So during class presentations, there may be a lot of other distractions or tasks to complete for the teacher, but this way all the video presentations are saved and teachers can give feedback and more targeted feedback in their own time. So another positive is that the platform is more friendly to those who have anxiety presenting in front of large crowds. So because this is a video response, they can always record it. If they didn't like their video response, they could re-record it and submit one that they are completely satisfied with. So that reduces some of the anxiety with presentations that a lot of students can experience. And the last positive is that students can view and comment on each other's work. They can look at all the different ways that their peers shared their learning through their video responses, and they can use that for inspiration. So just some things to be mindful of while using this app. There are two things. First, the students are uploading videos of themselves, and even though the group is private, we should make sure that there's some form of photo or video consent form from parents on file in the school, just to ensure that it's safe, especially if you are sharing the videos, presenting them in your mixtape or using them to share glows and grows. You should be aware that students should have a video or photo consent form on file in the school. Another factor is to make sure all students have access to a camera. So if they don't have a cell phone or if they don't have a computer with a camera feature, then it will be difficult for them to record a video response. So they will either need a computer, iPad, or cell phone, and they should have access to the camera with whatever device that they're using. If not, then maybe you can think of an alternate assignment. So this was an intro to FlipGrid, and they have a variety of teacher resources on their website on how to use the video discussion platform. And these are some benefits and challenges of using this platform. and it's a great tool to share student creativity and promote video discussions. Thank you for watching.